Hi everyone, let's take a look at the following example. Given the following function, complete the square. Step one, again, when you think about completing the square, there are three major steps that you need to think about. And I'm going to write that down before we apply it to this example. So again, CTS stands for completing the square. The first step is you factor. And in this case, we're going to factor the 2 at the front in a moment. Once you factor it, what you have to do is move on to step 2, which is what I call dividing by 2. And squaring the answer. So again, we're going to talk about that with the example. So you know exactly which number to divide by 2, exactly which number to square afterwards. And of course, once you have step 1 and step 2 completed, the final step is to factor and simplify. And that's it. That's how you complete the square. So here's how we do it. If y equals to 2x squared plus 4x plus 1, the first step is to factor 2 to the front. So I copy the plus 1 at the end. In the brackets, this is going to be x squared plus 2x. Now, again, what happens is you got to take this number, 2, and you got to divide it by 2. So we're now in step 2, divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1, and 1 square is going to be 1. So again, we factored it, we divided by 2, we're going to square the answer. And now we're going to add and subtract 1. If you're doing this right, every single time, 100% of the time, you will always get a perfect square. I copy the 2, I copy all the brackets, and now when I think about x squared plus 2x plus 1, this is going to be x plus 1 quantity square. Again, you need to expand this, draw the arrows, just like that. If you think about this carefully, 2 times x plus 1 quantity square is the same. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Copy the plus 1. Here comes the second last step. Y equals to 2 times x plus 1 quantity square. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. There's the vertex form. And of course, what is the vertex? Well, first of all, this is a positive number. If it's a positive number, it opens up. And since it opens up, it's going to be a minimum. And the minimum is located at negative 1, negative 1. Again, the number inside the brackets is going to be opposite. Just be mindful of that. And that's how you complete the square. If you find this video meaningful and is adding value to your math life, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I hope this makes sense.